Hi, I'm Prateek Bhajanka. I'm a principal analyst with Gartner. In Gartner, I have been covering vulnerability management and endpoint security since last 2 years. So if I talk about vulnerability management is something that the organizations have been performing for a long time. So it is not something that is new, has been happening in the market. It is just the way we have been performing vulnerability management, the basics of information security that needs to be revised. And that is the approach that we should be taking towards. Now it's a different approach that we should be taking towards such simple things that we have been performing for a long time. So one of the areas that is very problematic for any organization across the globe is patch management. So patch management is something that can also be eased with the refined approach that we are talking about, that is risk-based approach. Risk-based approach, in a nutshell, if I tell you, it is not only meant for vulnerability management or one specific security initiative, but it can be applied holistically as well. So risk-based approach towards any security initiative, towards any prioritization of the security program, because we have limited resources and we need to make sure that the number of resources that we are assigning or dedicating to one particular initiative, that is on the basis of some prioritization. And that is what we are doing in vulnerability management as well. So we see, as an organizations see a lot of problems with the resource because they have limited resource to go after vulnerability management. So when you calculate the risk associated with the vulnerabilities that come up after the report or come up in the report, that is when you can actually do the things which can be of impactful nature. So this is my favorite line around it. If you waste too much time doing things of low impact nature, you would not have time to do things of high impact nature. So that is the thing you should be going after. So not just looking at one of the parameters while prioritizing the vulnerability assessment report or while prioritizing the vulnerabilities or the risks that the business understands, you'll have to calculate the risk associated with the vulnerabilities, the technical vulnerabilities, the technical weakness that has been identified in the report, and apply different parameters like threat landscape, asset criticality, what is the criticality of this kind of asset to the business, what is the importance of this asset, and what is the kind of exposure that the asset has. Depending on all this information, you calculate the risk, and on the basis of the risk, then you prioritize that these are the high risk things and not the risk that the tool defines for me, but the risk that is actually the actual risk to my organization, and on the basis of actual risk, I do the prioritization and assign the resources which make the vulnerability management or any security initiative all the way more effective and efficient at the same time.